This was a stirring address, in my view. Shorter than his father's speech when he announced the New World Order. Shorter than his father's speech when he announced the New World Order after Iraq invaded Kuwait.
George Bush wants world war to bring about world government. I mean, nobody was going to attack the United States to bring it about. So they had to create an incident, like they did with the Maine in the beginning of the Spanish-American War, the sinking of the Lusitania, the setup of the Japanese, the aiding and abetting of the military forces that were then provoked, and said they had to get out of Manchuria within 90 days. Their oil was going to be shut off. Franklin Delano Roosevelt knew that the Japanese were coming across the Pacific. The Purple Code was broken 6 months in advance. He knew exactly what the hell was happening. He moved the fleet from San Diego to Pearl Harbor. They dismantled the radar. That war was known. It was wanted because the
where the president is standing. The point I'm making is that, yes, this is Time magazine with bin Laden on the cover. We're talking about the big enemy. The big enemy. I will assure you bin Laden is not the enemy. Let me show you what the enemy really is. But if you understand symbolism, Nazi, fascist symbolism, you will notice on each side of the presidential podium two so many good Americans went to war in Second World War to defend the free countries of the world against Nazis and fascists. And why is the symbol of Nazism, fascism, on the presidential podium where the president stands to give his State of the Union address? We see Roman fasces, the symbol of international fascism. Somebody better start waking up and finding out bin Laden empire. The fascist symbols of the bundle of sticks with a hatchet head comes out of the Roman fascist system in Europe. So if we have an enemy, you can bet your bottom dollar, here is the enemy. This whole thing about bin Laden being the dirty, rotten enemy. I think before we jump on the bandwagon and believe anything that comes out of Washington, D.C., I mean, we have had over looking, researching, and studying occultism, conspiracies in government. And anyone who knows anything about the subject knows that Washington, D.C. is probably one of the most corrupt places on the face of the earth. There is more lies, deception, manipulation, exploitation, not just of the people of color, but for the whole entire world. The media in America are nothing more A textbook operation that Nazis used, and they've used it over and over again. America has been suckered in one more time.
Mr. Speaker, Mr. President pro tempore, members of Congress, and fellow Americans.
Bush's relatives was helping Hitler and trying to defeat the Americans, so Bush has got treason in his family. They're jumping in a truck.
What Bush is doing.